Okay, so we will see how to solve any kind of quadratic equation. Now, what is a quadratic equation? Any
I
equation which
think,
we will see of the form ax square
okay.
plus bx plus c equal to 0, provided that a is not 0. That means, let us see some examples. So if I say 2x square plus 1 equal to 0,
Yeah.
2x plus 3 equals to 0, you can see 2x square plus 1. This is of
Yeah.
the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. How this is of this form? Because 2x square plus 0 into x plus 1 equal to 0. See, because we have
Okay.
only one condition whether this equation is quadratic or not. That condition is coefficient of x square should not be 0. Rest all coefficient can
Okay.
be 0. Right? Even I can say x square equal to 0. Is this a quadratic equation? Yes, this is a quadratic
Okay.
equation. Why? Because I can write it as 1 into x square plus 0 into x plus 0 equal to 0. That means b and c can be 0, but a should never be 0. So if we say, is this a quadratic equation? Answer is, it's not a quadratic equation. Why it's not a quadratic equation? Because
Because yeah, it's
if you
not
want to write like this, the coefficient of x square is 0.
zero.
Then
Yeah.
only this whole term becomes 0 and it vanishes here. So 0x square plus 2x plus 3 equal to 0. Here you have the coefficient of x square, that means a is 0, which is
Yeah.
not the condition of quadratic equation. Okay, once we can understand which equation is quadratic, let us see some of the ways to solve this quadratic equation. So there are many ways to solve. One, you can solve this quadratic equation using factorization method.
Okay.
Another, you can solve it using completing square method. So completing square method, what we do, we finally use this method to factorize. So these all we will learn in class 10, but as of now we should have a knowledge of solving roughly. So I will suggest remembering this method, that is called as quadratic formula. So
Okay.
we have a direct formula to find the roots. Roots means to find the solutions of a quadratic equation.
Okay.
So let us say I'll take any random equation, x square minus 7x plus 12. Is this a quadratic equation? Yes, this is a
Yeah, it
quadratic
is.
equation. So our motto will be to solve this. But before that, let us see what is quadratic formula. So if we
Okay.
have the equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, you can get the
Okay.
value of x directly using minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. That's all.
Okay.
So you can see you will get two values of x. What all values of x you will get? One, minus b plus root b square minus 4ac by 2a, and another one, x equal to minus b minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a, right? Because you can see plus and
Yeah.
minus. So one time
Yeah.
we will take minus b with plus, and then another time we will take minus b with minus b square
Minus.
minus 4ac. So
Okay.
using this we get two values. It must be remembered, in any equation, whatever is the highest power of x, you can see what is the highest power of x, that is 2. Highest power is 2, indicating there will be two values of x, which if we put in this equation, it should satisfy this equation. Okay, so if we have understood, let us directly use this formula to solve any kind of quadratic equation that we get. So let us say this is our quadratic equation to solve. So you can pause the video and you can do. To solve this, what we will do, we'll just put in this formula of x. So x is equal to minus b. That means, what is the value of a, b and c? Let's write that first. A is 1,
Okay.
b is minus 7,
Yeah.
c is 12. Remember, this is not b. Compare this equation with standard equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. That means b is, you have to write it in the form of plus. So plus minus 7x you get. Okay. So b is minus 7, c is 12. So x
Yeah.
is minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a, that is minus b, minus of minus 7, that is plus 7, plus minus root b square, that means minus 7, any number you square, whether you square 7 square or do minus 7 square, you will get 49 only,
Yeah.
minus 4 into a into c divided by 2 into a. So this will give us x as 7 plus minus 49 minus 48, that is 1 by 2. So x will be 7 plus 1 by 2, or x will be
Oh.
7 minus 1 by 2, and this gives us the value of x as 8 by 2, that is 4, or x as 6 by 2, that is 3, which can be applied to this quadratic. See, this is a part of mathematical syllabus that we are completing, just a small part. So this is the last question on quadratic. We should be able to do this in order to ace up completely. So let us say sum of two numbers
Okay.
is 15 and their product is 56. The question is to find the two numbers. So the
Yeah, I've
hint is
already
you can
got it.
use quadratic equation if it is
Okay.
required. So you can again pause
Okay.
and you can try
But
solving this down.
actually,
As per the
so
question, the situation is very simple. So guessing the number is very much possible. It's very easy to guess. But we will
yeah.
use mathematical concept to get the solution, to understand how we can use quadratic equation. Let's see how we can do them. First, what we will do, they are talking about sum of two numbers. That means we will consider the two numbers to be x and 15 minus x. Now why I am considering x and 15 minus x? Because if I sum up, the value is 15 as given in the question.
Yeah.
And now it says, so the two numbers are x and 15 minus x, and their product is 56. So we
Okay.
get 15x minus x square is equal to 56. So rearrange this equation. X
Okay.
square, I'll take it to the right to make the coefficient positive. You can keep it on the left also, but I always prefer the coefficient of x square to be positive. So x
Okay.
square minus 15x plus 56 equal to 0. So if we solve this quadratic equation, let us apply quadratic formula. So a is 1, b is minus 15, c is 56, because I compared this with ax square plus
Yeah.
bx plus c equal to 0, and
Yeah.
directly I can get x as minus b, that is 15, plus minus b square, that is 225, minus 4 into a into c, so that is 224 divided by 2a. So this gives x as 15 plus minus 1 by 2, and from here you can get x as 116 by 2, another 14 by 2. So this gives us
Okay.
x as 8 and 7. So these are the two
Uh,
numbers whose sum is 15 and product is 56. You can see how we have applied quadratic equation and got the result. Okay.
okay. Okay.
So we will also go through other basic mathematical things, but consecutively we will follow the order. So in the
Okay.
upcoming lectures, we will make sure that we go through some of the contents from the basic maths as well.